Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tanner from TanmanBaseballFan.com and ConsecoCollector.com. I was talking to a couple collectors earlier today, actually many of them online in the online community, and the question I had was, how often do you actually sit down to enjoy your baseball cards? I know that a lot of times nowadays we might have our cards in binders or boxes and we might not touch them nearly as much as we actually do when we go on eBay to see what cards there are for sale there. So I think probably a lot of our collecting experiences have to do with us fawning over those new cards that are coming out, or the hot latest card that we saw on eBay. So I've come up with a quick trick, not really a trick, it's more of a tip to keep me satisfied with what I have as opposed to what I don't yet. So I'll show you what I do, and it's real simple, and I'll just show you here. All I do is I just keep some piles of cards on my desk at any given point, and I'll go through just this one stack here to show you what I have. And the reason why I do this is a lot of times I could just be staring at this monitor here and get frustrated with work or something, and I just stop for a while and I just look at these cards, and I'll mix these up from time to time. I might go from this pile or this pile, or get some from my suitcase or the binder or something, just to keep it fresh. But I'll go through a few cards here that I just really enjoy the heck out of. So this is a 2003 Topps Tribute World Series relic autograph out of 25. It's gold, obviously. It's a beautiful card. I sold this to a reseller and I ended up buying it back because I go, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. So it's a very, very beautiful card. It's another card that I got back. It's a Bazooka one-liner refractor out of 25. There aren't really many, or any perhaps, licensed cards out there that talk about Jose's mishap in the outfield where the ball went off of his head for a home run, but this is one of them. There's a regular version, those are a dime a dozen. This is the refractor at 25. I love this, and it's so rare. It's very difficult to find these at 25. I think it's 2003 or 2004, something like that. So anyways, gorgeous card. Another one here. This is really difficult to find. It's 1997 Score, I believe it is. It escapes me what kind it is. Starburst, or I really don't remember. Oh, Reserve Collection, I think is what it is, yeah. So I think it's a beautiful card. I love the etched foil and everything as well. So neat card. 2002 Topps Chrome Refractor Canseco on the Expos. So a lot of y'all probably haven't seen that before. And maybe you didn't even know that he ever put the Expos hat on. He never played a game with them, but this is definitely his best Expos card ever. So I love it. It's very, very hard to find. It's out of 50, and for some reason they just never come up for sale. This next one is, for some reason this doesn't really come up for sale that much either. It's not a tough card, but it's beautiful. Try to show you what it looks like there. I mean, it's a great card. I just recently got this one back. I never gave this a second look when it was first in my collection. So, but now it's just, man, I need more of this in my collection. You know what I mean? So, next one. This is a new card. It's one of the few newer cards that aren't just base. 2017 Topps Clearly Authentic. There it is. I busted it out of its case because I can't stand the Clearly Authentic cases, and I love how these look in the mini snaps. They're just really cool. So very, very neat card. I don't really do too much as far as getting other cards that are new, but if they're like this and they're clear and they're new neat technology, then I'll go ahead and get them. Next couple, they're not difficult cards, but man, they're beautiful. They're so cool. They've got the Dufex technology. I love them so much. Like, they're probably, the one on the right's not really a big deal of a card, and the left one isn't really that big of a deal either, but, they're, between 10 and 20 bucks on the left is what you'll find for that one typically, so. 2014 Trajectory. This isn't really a big deal for a lot of players out there, but Jose has very, very, very little patch cards for Topps. So this was originally mine as well. It was a PSA 9. I cracked it out of its case because I love these cases so much more. Lots and lots of patch material here. It's great. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 color breaks. So if that matters anymore, I don't know, but I love it either way. Absolute Heroes, I believe it's 2005. This is a reverse spectrum. I don't know if I've seen any others other than this one out there. I know it's numbered to 25, so you know there are obviously 24 others out there. But man, it's a gorgeous card. It's black and silver instead of silver and black. It's just a neat card. So this next one, 1995 Donruss Elite, I believe. Let me take a look. I think it's 95. Can you see us here? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I believe it's 95, yeah. Anyways, it's a beautiful card. This is actually when I sold out of my first original collection. This is the only card that I found that was really worth anything. It was only like 10, 15 bucks or something like that. So when I sold out of my big collection, this went with it, but I picked up another one just because of how beautiful it is. I'm a sucker for the refractor holographic foil cards for sure. So last but not least, in this pile, and I'll show the other piles later, at a later date. But anyway, so this is an aficionado first pitch preview. This card is really difficult to get. This is some sort of deal with Pinnacle where you had to call in and do a survey, and they would give you this card. So there's not many of these cards around at all. It's a neat technology as well. I just love how weird and crazy and wild they got with the 90s cards. So but anyway, so that's all the cards for this pile. Again, it just kind of keeps it fun for me throughout the day just to kind of pick up a few instead of going to eBay and saying, oh, what else is out there? I love just kind of holding these in my hand and rocking them back and forth to see the colors dance and everything. And it's really fun that way. And again, it just helps me to remember to be thankful for what I have. So yeah, so guys, put some baseball cards on your desk and that will solve your problems. Thanks guys. Hope you all have a great day.